You're all done with the main part of the pattern. The only thing left to do is the edging. It's so exciting. Now the edging is really, really simple. All we're doing is a single crochet all the way across, but if it's your first time doing edging, it can be a little bit confusing. So let's take a look. So here I'm completely finished. And now it's saying to turn along the neck edge, which is this edge here, which is the unfinished edge, right? So this one's the scalloped edge that we just finished doing right there. This one is the neck edge. And what Dorian would like us to do is work 3 single crochets into each double crochet space, okay? So if we look at this, each of these rows that are happening here is a double crochet, so they're pretty tall. So I'm just gonna make this long and pull this out so I can kind of show you. If I stretch this neck edge here, you can kind of see the large hole. So for example, you can see that this one is one of the chain 3s we did when we were turning. So we're going to work 3 single crochets right into that one. Then if we move down here, you can see here's another, this one's an actual double crochet, okay? So what I like to do is there's kind of 2 spaces in this double crochet. Okay, it's separated by this little piece in the middle right there. So I'm going to work 1 single crochet in there, and then I'm going to work 2 double crochets in this larger hole. And then we move down to the next row, and here's a nice big one where there's a chain. So I'm going to work 3 into there, and then I'm going to move down here, and this one's a double crochet. So I'm going to work a single in here and 2 singles in this one, etc. You get the idea. All right, so let me grab my crochet hook so you can see what this looks like. I'm going to pull this tight. All right, so the first one I'm going to do is this double crochet that I just got done working. I'm basically right on the edge of it. So I'm just going to go under, and I'm going to work 3 single crochets right in here. So there's 1, 2, and 3. All right, so the next one is easy. There's a big giant hole right there because this is a chain 3 from a previous row. Easy, easy. So we're gonna just, oops, see, I really want to double crochet now. Muscle memory, it's a thing. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, now see how they're all bunched up on the side right here? As soon as I go to this next one, then it'll drag this guy over, and also you can spread them out with your fingers. All right, so the next one is a double crochet. So I'm going to go into this first part of the double crochet, which is this first hole right here, and I'm going to work a single in there. And then I'm going to go next door to the rest of it. Oops, gosh, I really want to double crochet. I'm going to work 2 singles in there. Okay, then we're going to move to the next one. Again, real nice big hole there because that is a chain. So we're just going to work 3 right in there. All right, so I've gotten a couple of done, so let's just make this nice and long. We'll slip this out. And now you can see how much nicer that makes that final edge right there. So this edge now looks like this edge here because we're doing a border on it. You can really tell the difference. This one looks much more finished than this does over here. So that makes a really nice border. And that is all there is to that. So you're going to keep working in sets of 3s until you get all the way to the other corner, and then you're going to tie off, and that's it. The last part is the blocking, and that's going to be super key because this motif is so beautiful. You really want to block it, wet block it, so that you can spread it out to dry and you can really shape those butterfly motifs. So for example, see this butterfly here? You can't really see it because it's kind of lost. This one over here too. But if I stretch it out, you really can see that. And when you wet block it, you'll really be able to, this will really come out. And you can see how I can kind of, you know, misshape the butterfly like this. So that way when you pull it, you can really shape it so that it looks really nice and perfect. The other thing I'm going to do is after I wet block it, when I shape it, when it's all wet, I'm going to kind of pull these little guys down into a point like this so they dry in this beautiful scalloped edge just like this. Okay. So if you haven't ever wet blocked anything, there is a blog post at the bottom of this page to show you exactly how I wet blocked this with photos so that you can do the same with yours. And that's it. If this was your first crochet endeavor, congratulations. Way to step out of the comfort zone and learn crochet. It is so wonderful and so fulfilling, just like knitting is. Also, it's super fast too. So that's why crochet is one of my go-to, especially for like baby blankets or throws for the couch, because it just goes so quickly. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this street along, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks guys. Bye.